Hi y'all, Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart here with Bohemia. That's me. We're going to get into this reading for water signs for June 2018. We're going to check in. It's a general reading. We'll spotlight me as well. We're using the Gaian Tarot, the Animal Spirit Tarot, or Oracle, excuse me, the Ghetto Tarot, Angels of Abundance, and the Art of Love Tarot, right? So let's get into it. What is up? This is Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you have dominance. Like I have a family member who they're fire and earth. Their planets are in a water house, and they have Mercury, Venus, and Mars all in water. So a lot of water readings can resonate. So, use some insight into your own chart to see what fits for you. And this is water signs. If you don't know, is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, so all of y'all, all of us. I'm water dominant, so I'm a Pisces. So we have the Sun reversed here from the Gaian Tarot with the Eight of Wands reverse. So I definitely see some delays in things. I feel like your children are going to be challenging you, and they're going to be facing some challenges themselves. I don't see this as a negative thing here with the solar plexus. I think it's a very good time to pay attention if you have children. Of course, if you don't have children, then that part doesn't apply to you. Please apply your readings with your own spiritual intuition and insight. Thank you very much. All right, so for those of you who have children, they might be going through some confidence issues as well. For some of you, that's going to come out with them being very maybe aggressive or having power struggles a little bit. For some of you, that's going to be them getting discouraged. So if you notice every time they're doing something, they're just feeling discouraged. They might even, some of them get to the point where they're, if they drop, just the bike doesn't go in the bike rack, whatever it is, they might be getting very discouraged. Watch your communication and how you're talking to them. Really try not to be yelling at your children right now. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be kind of all summer. This could be those children who have Leo and Sagittarius in their chart, especially. Okay, so you might feel like, well, they're fire, they can take it. Fire sign children are children, especially Sun, Moon, and Rising with fire, they might so intensely. So this also goes for those around you who are fire signs, or if you have fire in your chart, they're not going to be receiving criticism so well right now. Okay, so just watch that. I do see some of you might be stumbling over your words and feeling like you're not communicating directly what you're trying to say. So just power through that. I see a little setback with that, but you'll get it right. If you are currently working on your solar plex energy, or which means like your confidence, you're asserting dominance, asserting boundaries, really make sure to communicate that with those around you, because otherwise, if you're water sign and you suddenly just start wanting to claim some dominance and things, and you've never had that dynamic, all of a sudden she's coming out of left field. So kind of, it is letting people know that you're there, but make sure that you kind of prepare them first. You're not wanting to charge forward, otherwise it could just explode out. We're letting some steam out of that pot, but not like too crazy, okay? Some of y'all are ready to just like delayed in the summer here until Leo season, which is the end of July into August. So if you're like waiting for, it's like a big project. If you're waiting for something like that, or some information, if you're trying to coordinate with others to travel, there could be some delays on that, okay? All right, so let's see the other cards here, what we got. We have some Aquarius energy popping up. Pisces especially could be important for you. Look at that. We got the Eight of Wands reversed twice. So there definitely can be some delays in communication. I feel like for some of you, there can be falling out of love with somebody who you had felt a big connection with. Okay, you felt this like, ooh. It could be due to an Aquarius or a Libra, or, well, I didn't even meant to say Libra, but Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius stepping onto the scene or in the way. Again, we had Sagittarian energy there. It's like interruption of energy that's happening that is kind of killing your spark. So some of you, it's like you got what you wanted, or you're getting what you want, but then you're not sure if you want it anymore, or in your head trying to tell you that you don't want what you knew you wanted. So really watch for that. Water signs can be impressionable, I know, but this year I feel like you're getting things that you want, and then you're either deciding that you're disenchanted with them and they're not what you wanted after all, or you're having this negative friend or cousin or uncle or brother or whoever who's coming in your ear and kind of trying to talk you out of your happiness, right? I'm definitely seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of happiness, but then either for good reason, decided not to participate, or being led astray by others. All right, so let's look a little more into the love energy. Yep, see, other people are in your business too much. You're getting some good things coming in, and they're saying, well, remember this. Like, they're trying to talk to your bitterness, they're trying to talk to your lack of belief, they're talking into your PTSD and your traumas. Really watch who has your head this time in June, okay? Because I'm seeing that one, you can have exes coming back, so it could be your ex in your ear, and maybe you have been creating this life for yourself. You're finding confidence after a breakup, and they're coming back trying to take you down a bit. Whether it's the memory of them, the people talking about them to you, and you're like, I thought you were my friend. Why are you trying to tell me all this about so and so when I'm over here trying to be happy? All right. So, and again, there is that Libra energy that's coming up. So, air signs and fire signs are a lot around water signs. So, you got to connect into what is it that you really want. Just happiness, even though it's showing that there is a little bit of kind of obstacles to happiness, that it's nothing in the face of the sun. The happiness is still there. Some of y'all, you need to watch your sunblock and your healthcare with that. I'm just saying. But yes, I do see some delays when it comes to travel or plans for moving, getting going. You might feel like it's hard to kind of get yourself activated or motivated to move forward. You're in your dream space, you're in your head game space, trying to figure out your vision, which is great. Really make sure though to kind of caretake yourself when it comes to triggers of things from the past or like your fears. Make sure that you are operating within healthy boundaries and not like a prison that's built from your past fears, okay? And I see that for a lot of water signs, you getting your head straight and really getting control over, some whether irrational fears or things that you're just not going to let you hold back anymore, which is very, very powerful, okay? Really, like I said, I know I said it, but it's here so strongly, really watch infiltrate, and that doesn't have to be someone cheating. Like I feel like it's friends, it's family, it's social media. Keep them out of your relationship if you have it. If you're single, keep that good sharp eye. Like I feel like you might be tempted to start dating somebody, but I think that if they are not strong in mind, that it's not going to last with you. Like right now you might see the potential, but right now it's like they have too many people in their head, and that's going to throw things. So I feel like if you rush that, if you haven't already, if you rush that and make that connection, you're gonna burn out that like woo that you guys have, like that little yes, that's gonna burn out quickly if you know that they already have these negative people in their head, or that you do and you're being influenced and you try to force that, okay? So this is a little spotlight into finances here. What do we have? Look at abundance mindset, pay yourself first, donating, tithing, and charity work. All right, so that's very straightforward. Look at this. We can make some money. Woohoo! Water signs. We can make some money this month. It's saying pay yourself first though. So you might have some debts and things that are going on, and you might have, just always have this stress about like I can't do anything because I gotta pay these bills, or everyone's watching me. Water signs, we're not always the best with money, so there might be this pressure here of not being able to kind of live a little bit. So it's saying pay yourself first. You're working hard. You do need to take care of yourself. Now, if you haven't been paying your own bills and stuff, that's your pay yourself first is to make sure that you are stable. Don't make yourself be living in this, right? This trauma survival energy, okay? Make sure that you're paying whatever's coming in first so that you have a peace of mind. But here, your mind, look at her. You got the visionary. And this is not, particular gender. And you have the abundance mindset, all right? If you think of your abundance as something that happened, it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. And look, you got the visionary, and boom, you got the wishing card right there. And this comes from there's two wishing cards, and the Nine of Cups works from you having that self-love, being in your flow spiritually, energetically. That's how the Nine of Cups comes and graces you and blesses you and gives to you, okay? So you definitely have some good fortune you can bring into yourself, some good stable finances, which is very good. So that's why it's saying here, donations, tithing, and charitable work. Make sure you give back this month, all right? Spirit is asking of you to go. It doesn't have, no one has to dictate to you what that is. There could be many different causes that you're interested in. So think about, what do you want your future, that visionary, that future work What do you want that to be built? You know, what do you want? Who do you want protected and invested in and safe? What changes do you want to see in your community? And that can help you guide you into, you know, who is good and reputable to be paying into financially. Okay. Yes, so like I said, watch your new beginnings. Protect your okay, that's another thing. Protect your new beginnings in your relationships this month, okay? So if someone's taking you back and y'all had a break or a pause or something, or you're taking them back, again, very much keep that low key. Keep that low key and keep your guys' heads in the game towards each other, okay? Really really make sure to do that. Try to control or honor and balance. Let's say it that way instead of control. Try to honor and balance when your insecurity is coming up this month, okay? Because they could be getting in the way of some great blessings. They can be getting in the way of you really leveling up financially and in your career. And I feel like your relationships are going to require a lot of you this a lot of you this month, okay? All right, pay yourself forward though. In love and money, pay yourself forward. All right, water signs, that is your check in for June 2018. Go ahead and like and subscribe, comment, and I will see you soon.